Godzilla versus God Gundam. Which god is better? Verdict, venga! Hey guys, my name is Meads. Welcome to my channel. This is an exclusive review for the Explosion Godzilla. Yep, finally got a hold of one of these, and I'm really happy for acquiring this. It's great. It's orange. I love orange. And why don't we look first on the box art? You see Godzilla with a shade of orange. Really great. It says a Comic-Con. It says a San Diego Comic-Con right here. Let's see what else is. Scroll here. Get the tail of Godzilla, which goes over to the back. And pretty much the back is a illustration of the convention getting trashed by Godzilla. It's quite great. And here, more of the lettering. And inside, you can see the orange Godzilla. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually, before we get there, there's more here. Same lettering. And I think on the bottom, there we go. So let's go have a look inside. This guy is just glowing bright orange. So again, this is pretty much the same mold as your original, or pretty much the first Godzilla they've made. Really bright, and it's textured the same way. It doesn't have the paint up, but you have a different shades of orange as you go through the body, and as well as yellow. Also, you'll notice that there's a shadow inside. There is a light, kind of like this orange here. Oh, that's a little bit too bright, but there is a joint. Actually, you do get a peek in there to connect the knees, the arms. So he has an inner body, or inner skeleton, which is a light orange plastic, which is great. Same articulation. That's the first one, although this one is a little bit more pliable in my opinion. It's a lot more bend to it. Alright. And it's articulate to a certain extent. Again, I kind of wish that they increase the articulation of Godzilla. And for the eyes, it's just orange, as you can see there, and the tongue, it's actually a red with a little bit of a, it's not glitter, it has a little bit of sparkle on it. And actually, why don't we take a closer look at it? Alright, I guess it's really hard to see, but you can see the red tongue. It's has that little bit of sparkle or glitter inside it. Yep. And you have the teeth, which is orange. So, but you still have the same texture, just like the original. Yeah, this style is also flexible, and I think a little bit more pliable than your original one. In terms of articulation, it's, well, the original Godzilla, you're not getting much compared to Space Godzilla, but you have your arm, which you can rotate the wrist. You have a knee. You can't really move the feet up because of how this molded. And I kind of wish they re-released Godzilla into fix that. I mean, they did that with Space Godzilla. It's a lot more articulate, but someone would argue Godzilla doesn't need to be articulate. But we'll see. Again, very so I mean, the plastic does make it a little bit more pliable in this version. Yep. And can remove the waist a little bit, or its abdomen. But yeah, it's pretty much the same. And let's have the regular Godzilla next to him. There we go. And again, they're pretty much just identical. You can have him have a fist or hold each other like a wrestling match. There we go. Rawr. But yeah, again, they're both identical. And it's just amazing. Actually, I just want to point out that there were some images where you have this version and it got painted to look like the pretty much the burning Godzilla or explosion. Here, and actually the dorsal fin might be translucent, kind of like this orange. I like that version a lot more than this. Although even though the whole thing is orange, it's nice, but it doesn't seem more realistic. And I kind of wish that they have that version instead. I'm not sure if someone just customized that or that was just a prototype, but I think I like that more. And I'm actually quite tempted of just getting another one, maybe getting the second release one, which is a lot cheaper, and just paint it myself. That would be a good custom idea for Godzilla. Create your own burning Godzilla. Alright, so another question that some of you will ask: does it come with effect parts? Well, the first release Godzilla does come with this blue effect part, for those lucky enough to grab it. So this one, it's somewhat blue. I don't know if you're gonna call that turquoise or aqua blue, but really light. So you have this effect part, but the explosion Godzilla doesn't come with any. You're just getting Godzilla himself. So unfortunately, no effect parts. But I think SH Monster has this thing where you gotta collect them all because some parts have it on another figure. So the upcoming Rodan will have the effect parts for the explosion Godzilla because it has the fiery atomic breath, which works well with if you just have Godzilla. So actually, let's just have it this way. Here we go, side by side. So we already have this one right here, and actually I do have the. If you've seen my review on Godzilla and special effect parts, where it comes with the tanks, airplanes, and this one too. So this one will work as well, and it does look a lot nicer. But again, I think the fire one will look a lot better. So again, you gotta grab. I mean, I got this from the exclusive. So you can imagine it in another exclusive. So it's kind of hard to get them, to tell you the truth. I don't even know if you can grab this with the tanks and the airplanes anymore. I'm sure you already went to respective Godzilla fans out there already. So, but I'm sure if one way or another, someone might sell their collection. But yeah, good luck finding them. But yeah, I mean, this looks really nice. Yep, and I'll probably show Burning Godzilla again when I have the Rodan. Yep. Alright, so why don't we try Blacklight? Let's see, I haven't been lucky lately with the SH Monster Arts with the Blacklight, but why not? Alright, so it does glow in Blacklight, well, a little bit, since we have a neon orange. I'm not sure, but it's more prominent in my camera, but looking at it right now, just a little. I mean, certain parts of it is growing a lot more, but the core, like the body right here, it's not glowing at all. It's just the arms, the head, the tail, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so here we go again with my makeshift buildings. I need to paint them still. Otherwise, for my conclusion recommendations regarding this figure, if you're a big fan of Godzilla, especially the SH Monster figure line, I think you should go for it. But otherwise, for me, I have mixed feelings regarding this particular figure. I really like it since it's orange. It's a unique twist what they're doing with the color. It's just a recolor, but it's interesting. It's unique that the whole thing is orange or clear orange and yellow. On the other hand, it doesn't seem realistic to me. I mean, I prefer the other version I saw. I'm not sure if someone painted that, but I mean, if you invest another Godzilla, again, they have the second release which doesn't have the effect parts, but I think that may be readily be available and cheaper. You can do touch up, and you can have your own burning Godzilla, but that requires some skills to do so. But it just depends. But yeah, otherwise, it's a great figure. For those who are gonna ask how much this is, if you get it at a convention, you might be looking at around $50 to $60, around that price range. But if you're gonna go for a third party, let's just say a storefront, either through eBay or some online store, you might be looking at around $70 to $100. Just depends on where you get it. So my advice is, if you have a convention nearby you, go there and get it from the Bluefin distribution booth. That's where most of the Bandai products are being sold to. Otherwise, well, again, you have options, but nonetheless, it's a great figure to have. I really liked it, and I hope you guys liked my review as well. So until then, this is Meats. Thank you for watching.